Greetings, my people. It is Anna Renee, your love power goddess, and I am here with us all today. And I am about to finally show my Metu NETER Oracle deck. I'm not going to try to do anything other than just identify the cards and their correspondences this particular time. I am still getting a feel for these cards. I've been having them for how long now? I'm not sure anymore. When did I get these cards? Earlier this year, I guess. Maybe even before that. I don't remember when, but anyway, I'm still getting the feel for them. As I have just said, they are some really magnificent cards. They're very beautiful, and they are very informative of our Kemetic culture and the correspondences and connections with other black ancient cultures or cultures of color as it pertains to understanding these images, these energies, this which is really the tree of life, understanding the levels of consciousness, the levels of the human spirit, okay? And right now what I'm just going to do is identify the cards. Alright, now when I got these cards, they did not come with any book, any kind of instructions, anything. And these cards have been in production, I guess, reproduction or whatever. They had been out of print, or they just had been out of circulation for years, okay? And they just came back earlier this year, or maybe it was last year, late last year, I don't remember anymore. But they are back, and people were lined up to get these cards when the announcement was made on the Tehuti website, or I should say Facebook page, and I was right there in line with everybody else. So the cards came, no instructions, no book, nothing, okay? What you would have had to have known is that all the information on these correspondences are in this book, the Metu NETER Volume 1, okay? And so for that reason, and this book is something I bought like 10 years ago. I was not prepared to even deal with these cards when I got this book. This book in and of itself is difficult enough, but this book is the great oracle of Tehuti and the Egyptian system of spiritual cultivation by Nefer. This is volume 1 of like 10 volumes pretty much. I know there's a lot of volumes, maybe not 10, but he has written numerous volumes. I have volume 2, and I have the volume which is called the Tree of Life, and the Tree of Life meditation system, TOLM. So I have 3 of his books, and now this deck. So what I'm going to do is speak on each of these words of power, pretty much. The Metutu, the Metut, meaning sacred word. Metutu meaning it is the pluralization of Metu or Metut. So these are the Metutus, Metutu. Okay. So we start, and this is going to be sort of straightforward, my people. We start with this one, which is Amen. Okay, and I'm going to read also the corresponding energies in other religions, so to speak. Kamitic is, this card represents Amen, Nu, or Nut, and Nut. In the Canaanite, it represents Ayin, Soph, El, okay, God pretty much, right? In the Kabbalistical, it represents Ayin, Soph. And in Yoruba, it represents Olodumare and Olokun, okay? So that is what this card is, okay? And there's more to know about it. It is the zero sphere, okay, zero, above the tree of life, as he says, okay? And there are no other types of correspondences that you can compare this card with, because it represents the not the unknowable, but God, pretty much. Okay, the undifferentiated. Okay, and that's what it means. Okay. And another thing about these cards is, because this is a deck, a divination deck, each card, there's a this particular book has 5 cards in it, okay? And if you look, you can notice, let's see if I can get this without any kind of reflecting. On the very top left hand corner of each card, there's a row of dots. The first one has no markings, right? None of the dots are filled in. Then the second card has the first dot at the bottom filled in, and then the third card has 2 dots from the bottom up, and then the fourth card has 3 dots from the bottom up, and then the last card, the 5th card, has all 4 dots filled in. That represents something when you are doing divination, okay? And each suit, I should say, has that kind of a marking, has those kinds of markings. So each suit has 5 cards in it. There's 14 suits. Each suit has 5 in it, and there are meanings to those markings, which I will get into in another video. I think I better not try to do all that in this one video. And then we have we have Ausar. Okay, we've all heard of Ausar, right? He is that being who has reached nirvana, pretty much. He is our highest, he is the God man in the flesh, okay? He represents that energy, okay? That energy of the person who does not allow his emotions to get out of control or to control him. He stays at an equilibrium of joy, at that place of nirvana, where nothing in the entire world can bother him, can upset him. Not even in the face of death can he be upset and move from his position. Okay? And this suit has the same markings on the upper left hand side, and there's 5 cards in it, and this is what it represents. I hope you guys can see that. It's Kemetic represents Ausar and Tem. In the Canaanite, it represents Metatron. In the Kabbalistical, Kether. In Yoruba, it represents Obatala. And in Indus Kush, it represents Tara. Okay? It is considered the first sphere No planet. It doesn't no planet is represented by it, and it represents all days. Okay. Its color is white, and we know that Obatala definitely is white. Its number is 10, and it has no gems, no gemstones. Its time of year is the sidereal full moon in Aquarius. Okay? And that is Ausar. And then the next card, let me turn to that. Yes, here it is Tehuti. Okay. And in its upper left-hand corner, it has the same representations. And let me just show you the rest of the cards so you can see what I'm talking about. Let's do this right. So there's markings on each of the cards, as you can see. That has to do with when you're doing divination, when you're doing readings. Okay, those markings mean something. So this is Tehuti, okay? And in the Kemetic, it is Tehuti. In the Canaanite, it is Ratziel. In the Kabbalistical, it is Chokmah. In Yoruba, Ifa Orunmila. And in Indus Kush, it is Chinamasta. It is the second sphere of the Tree of Life. The planet is Jupiter, as you can see, the sign of Jupiter in the upper right-hand corner. And its day is Thursday. Its color is blue and white. Its number is 8. Its gems are yellow sapphire and lapis lazuli. And its time of year is the sidereal full moon in Sagittarius. Okay? And there are other things: esoteric herbalism, baths, thuja, oils, lotus, sweet almond, incense from the oils, and a long list of other things that are useful to know about what this card represents. Okay, it is the wisdom faculty. Okay, Tehuti. It is an aspect of man's spirit. Okay, not to be taken literally the way I believe too many of us do when it comes to these correspondences. We take them literally. They're aspects, okay, that have been personified just for ease of contemplation and ease of thinking. And relating to it as human beings. Then we have the next card, which is Seker. Okay. Seker. And Kemetic is Seker, Ptah, Aumet, Kepere. All of those. In the Canaanite, it is, and I'm going to try to pronounce this, so please bear with me, Tzafkiel. Okay, let me spell that. Tzapki/Lel. It is also Ama and Aima in a Kabbalistical system. It is Bina. In the Yoruba system, it is Babaluaye. And in the Indus Kush system, it is Kali. Okay? It is the third sphere. Planet Saturn, as you can see the Saturn symbol in the upper right hand corner. And its day, of course, is Saturday, which means Saturn, right? Its color is indigo and black. Its number is 13. Its gems are blue sapphire, onyx, and lead. And its time of year is the sidereal full moon in Capricorn and in Aquarius. Okay? That is Seker. It's very Saturnian. It's about power. It's about foundations and structures. Seker. That is the aspect of the spirit of man that is about building systems and structures. Then our fourth card, which is much more popular and well known. Let's find it here. Here it is. And look at the beauty of that card. You see what it is there. That is Maat. Okay? You see she's holding the scales, right? And on one scale side there's a heart. You can see that. On the other's a feather. And there's the balance that's supposed to be made between those two, right? Those of us who have heard about this is one of the more popular ones. Okay? Maat. She's got her feather on her head. Very beautiful woman. Black woman. Representation of the feminine energy. Balance. Okay, so Maat is also Seshet, Seshayit, Sefkit, Albut. All of those in the Kemetic system. In the Canaanite system, Tzadki El, Tzadki. I think I just said that for the other one, didn't I? No, I said Tzadki. Okay. Oops, sorry about that, my people. The name is similar. This one is Tzadki. The other was Tzapphki. So, but anyway, this one is Tzadki El, and that is for the Canaanite system. For the Kabbalistical system, it is Gedula and Chesed. That is the aspect of the tree of life. That is the realm, the sphere. In Yoruba, it is Ajay Chagulia. Ajay Chagulia, which made me think about the 7 principles of, what is that? Okay, the one that we celebrate after Christmas. My mind goes blank. There's Kuji Chagulia in there. This one is Ajay Chagulia. Makes me want to do some more research. Kwanzaa, yeah, Kwanzaa. And this is the 4th sphere. Its planet is Jupiter, as you can see. Its day is Thursday. Its colors, sky blue for spiritual Heka, and yellow for the planetary Heka. There's different Heka, which are words of powers. The number is 2. The gems and metal are yellow sapphire, lapis lazuli, and tin. Okay. The time of year is the sidereal full moon in Pisces. Okay. Then esoteric herbalism, baths, puja, anise, honeysuckle, oils, anise, oak moss, incense, aloes, and anise. Alright. And it's got its special mantras, but I'm not going to talk about that right now. There's a lot. So that was Maat. Then we have this card here, which is Herukhuti. Herukhuti. This is a very important card for us to understand and know. This kind of energy. We need to know this energy. This is that energy that speaks of reaping what you sow. I'll talk about that later. Okay. But this one, Herukhuti, is a balance. Okay, you see he has his weapons, right? He is the one who punishes those who break the spiritual laws. Okay? What I like to call is that universal law of your arms are not long enough to box with God kind of law. When you break the universal law, you get punished for that. This is the energy of that. This is the representation of that. He has his weapons of choice, as you can see. And he is a Mars kind of power energy. But anyway, let's read it. Kamitic, Herukhuti, Canaanite, Kamael, Kabbalistical, Gebura, Yoruba, Ogun, Induskush, Bagalamuki. I guess I'm pronouncing that right. And it is the fifth sphere of the tree of life of the spirit. Planet is Mars and day is Tuesday. Color is blood red or purple, and purple, I should say. Number is 11. Gems are red, coral, and garnet. Time of the year is sidereal. Full moons in Aries and Scorpio. Okay. Herukhuti. Okay. No one who breaks the law gets away with it, my people. Have no fear, no worries. Okay? We may not see the end result, but believe you me, as my aunt would say, there is one, okay? And it's not a good one for those who do the wrong thing. Alright, my people, so now we're on to very important card. This is the hero. This is Heru, okay? Heru. I've read somewhere that, I think I read in this book itself, this Metu NETER, that the whole idea of the hero, the word hero, comes from this Heru, and it has the same kind of a, generally speaking, the same kind of a meaning. Okay? That one who fights and then wins, okay? So anyway, that energy is Heru in the Kemetic, and the Canaanite is Michael. Michael. In the Kabbalistical, Tiphareth and Raphael. He has that in quotations. He does, in this book, he does a whole lot of explaining the mistakes that other of these types of systems, especially Kabbalistic, have made in their interpretation of the tree of life. And I tend to believe him. But he has Raphael in quotations and with bunches of question marks after it, which means that maybe he sees that this energy ought not to be Raphael, the way the Kabbalistic system must label it. But anyway, in Yoruba, it is Shango, and Jakuta. And in Indus Kush it is Bhuvaneshwari. If I'm pronouncing that right, I'm sure I'm not. Bhuvaneshvari. Bhuvaneshwari. It is sphere 6 of the tree of life. It is the sun as the planet, and Sunday is its day. Colors are red and white. We definitely know red and white are the colors of Shango, okay? It's amazing the correspondences and the similarities between them. These black energies, this way of, how can I call it? Tree of life. There's a lot of correspondences, similarities between these correspondences. We might keep our eyes open to that fact. Number is 6, and gems are ruby and garnet. Okay, and its time of the year is the sidereal full moon in Leo. Okay, alright, so that is Heru. Then we go to the next card, which is Het Heru. Het Heru. Okay, Het Heru. I love the way that sounds. Het Heru, which translates into the house of Heru. And it is that energy. That is the 7th sphere of the tree of life. 7th of the spiritual breakdown of man. Okay? Yes, my people, our spirits have levels, 10 levels as a matter of fact, which is the makeup of the tree of life. Okay, so it is Kemetic Het Heru Nebhet. Canaanite, it is Hanael. Kabbalistical, it is Netzach. Yoruba, it is Oshun. Indus Kush, it is Kamalat Mika. Kamalat Mika. It is the 7th sphere of the tree. Its planet is Venus, and its day is Friday. Its color is green and yellow. Its number is 5. Its gems are diamond and zircon, white rose and white coral. Its time of year is the sidereal full moons in both Libra and Taurus. Yes, Het Heru. Okay. And look at her. Is she gorgeous or what? Okay. Snipping that beautiful flower. She is beautiful. Okay. Then we go to the next card. How long is this video so far? I don't know. I can't see my timer. Woo! 28 minutes. Okay, let's try to put this thing up here. The next card, my people. Oh boy. Sebek. Okay. Sebek. The dog-headed man. The jackal-headed man. Representation of cleverness, which is not insight. It's just cleverness. As he explains the trickiness of cleverness, dogs and wolves and animals like that can learn a whole lot of different human words as commands and know how to do what the word said. That doesn't mean they know what it means. They just know how to follow the order of it. They can't sit down and break down the definition of a word. That's the trickiness of cleverness. But anyway, Sebek in Kemetic is also Apuat and Anpu. In the Canaanite, it is Raphael. See, he has it here as Raphael. And in the other one, he said that the Canaanites put Raphael in with Heru, but really it should be, in his opinion, in Metu NETER author Ron Nefer Amon's opinion, it should be here, Raphael. Kabbalistical Had, Yoruba, Elegba, and Eshu. And in this Kush, Matangi. It is Sphere 8 and planet Mercury and Wednesday. Color saffron, red and black. Number 3, gems, emerald. And it is the sidereal full moon in Gemini and Virgo. Yes, my people, Sebek. Then we are at Sphere 9, which is another one that we all know so well, Auset. Kemetic Auset. She is the mother. Is she not the mother? She is feeding her child. Auset. Okay. In the Canaanite, Gabriel. In the Kabbalistical, Yesod. In Yoruba, Yemaya. In Indus Kush, Dumavati. Ninth sphere, planet moon, day Monday. Colors sea blue, number 7, and gems, pearls, and moonstone. And it is in the sidereal full moon in Cancer. So, very popular one. Lots of people named Auset. Very beautiful energy, motherhood. Then we have number 10. Okay, we're almost done, my people. Let's find it here. Geb, which represents Earth, which is Gaia for those who study. For Kemetic is Geb or Seb. For the Canaanite, it is Sandalphon. For the Kabbalistical, Malkuth. For the Indus Kush, Bhairavi. There isn't one here for Yoruba. Don't know why. It's the 10th sphere, planet Earth, all days. Okay. Not breaking down any other things about that. But there it is, the 10th sphere. It's that low, we shouldn't say low level, but it's the manifestation level. It's the earth level. The high level all the way through to the low level, quote unquote, which is the manifestation of the idea, the dream, the thoughts. Geb. Alright, my people, got 3 more left. This one is Sheps. Okay, and in Yoruba is Egungun. Not just a goon, but a goon. Okay, and this particular suit has 2 aspects to it. Okay, still learning. It has to do with the markings, because these markings, these dots filled in, are positive and negative, and this one with no fill in is neutral. I have to say that since they're showing 2 different pictures here. Okay, This is Sheps, okay, and this is Dark Deceased, okay. They are one set, okay. They are two sides of the same coin, I guess, okay. No breakdown of planet or any of that kind of thing. Then we have, it has no number. It's not that. The last one was 11, but this one is just numberless, and it is Nekhebet, okay. And in the Kemetic is Nekhebet and Rehu, and in Yoruba is Oya, and in Indus Kush it is Rahu. Its color is dark blue. Its gem are onyx and blue sapphire, okay, and it corresponds with Seker in terms of its esoteric herbalism aspect. Yes, Nekhebet, Oya, same type of energy. Then the very last card, which is corresponding to the one I just showed, is Auset, okay, and it is also Oya, and it is in Indus Kush Ketu. This one in Indus Kush is Rahu and Oya, and in this one in Indus Kush it's Ketu, and then Yoruba they still are both Oya. And so, my people, the color of that one is red, and its gems are cat's eye. Woo! Okay, my people. So there we have a very basic, very basic breakdown of the Tree of Life Metu NETER Oracle deck by book of all the energies of the Tree of Life and the extra ones, Auset and Nekhebet, Sheps and Dark Deceased, and all the rest, including Amen, which is the undifferentiated. This is God. This is God, the Creator. Okay, undifferentiated, not created. Okay. This is that thing in the Bible where it says, in the beginning, God created the heavens and earth, and da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. So yes, my people, thank you all for hanging in and listening. I hope that helps in terms of at least getting a basic understanding of what these cards is. The way Brother Ron Nefer Amen did it, he sent these cards and it's like, what are they? They're beautiful, but I don't know what the heck they are. You have to know that you needed to have his first volume of the Metu NETER to know what they actually are. Yeah. In fact, in the Metu NETER, at the very back of the book, he talks about his cards. He has pictures of them, as a matter of fact. Okay? You can see that. These are the last pages. Very same. He even has some extra ones. Same, very beautiful pictures. He has these, but I don't think, if you can see that, I don't think he had cards for these. These are just other images that would be interesting to know if you are a student or want to be a student of the Kemetic way. Okay. He also goes, and we are very familiar with the Auset, the Uchad, I should say. That eye, that all-seeing eye that people love so much. What I didn't realize that was there was a right one. I think I always see the left one, but and it's called Ayabit, and then the right one is Ayakut. So there's a whole lot to know about this, and he has cacao songs and lots of things, because this whole thing is about a system of spiritual cultivation and initiation. He says that he makes a comparison between cards like the tarot and geomancy and those kinds of things that do not have a spiritual cultivation aspect to them. You can't really grow if you go by those. This grows you. It helps you to move forward. That's the whole point of the tree of life. We all are at 10, the earth realm of it, because we're born into the earth, right? And as we cultivate ourselves, we move up, okay? All of these divisions are part. We can't be this. This is a God, okay? As Ausar, we're as close as we can be, okay? The God-man. That's why there's no image per se for this. There never can be an image for God, right? We don't know what God doesn't look. He's unmanifested. She's unmanifested. It's unmanifested, okay? So, my people, I hope that helps. I'm still studying myself. I'm still trying to grasp it. I've done this thing for myself that has been a huge help, and I've just recorded myself reading the chapters. And then what I can do is just listen to those recordings again and again and again, and there's something about repetition that really clicks in on your brain. And he talks about that in this whole system of spiritual cultivation, okay? And that helps me to grasp and compare and contrast and meditate and ponder this stuff to get past the very basic understanding of just the words he used. I had a level of trying to just get past the way he speaks. He's from Panama, but he speaks English perfectly, but I'm just saying he speaks it in a way that an American person may not grasp off the bat. Plus, in addition to that, he is such a mind. He is so esoteric. He's way in there. He's way in there. He would have to have been to conceive of all of this, right? And it's hard to follow him, right? But when I listen again and again to those recordings, I can break through. Oh, is that what he meant? Oh, okay. And then once I do that, I can move to the next thing and start getting this. I've been studying this for 20 plus years, to be honest. So as I learn, I will bring forth more from my own opinion, of course. I mean, I'm only one person speaking on this. He himself, Ron Nefer Amen, has lots of videos on YouTube that you can check out. He comes from a very not basic so much, but more under a way that is less esoteric and more accessible for people to grasp. He has that kind of an ability to inhabit that kind of a person who can speak to the people, and that's part of this whole initiation system, to be able to manifest whatever persona, okay, that you need for the situation at hand that you happen to face or find yourself in, you know. For him saying, well, I'm shy and that's just me, that for him is not a reality. You are a god, okay? So you can manifest other than shyness, which happens to be maybe that was your natal. You were born with shyness, but that doesn't mean that you have to remain shy. And we know this anyway. So he was able to manifest someone who is less esoteric in his presentation, so that the people can understand, at least try to understand what he was talking about. But in his book, he goes in. He's using all kinds of terminology that, man, even and I think that I'm pretty on the level of esoteric kind of stuff. I was a babe, a newborn babe, trying to read this stuff that he has written. But anyway, my people, thanks for listening, and make sure to like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. because I'm definitely going to be uploading more details about this deck. I don't think I'm ready to try to read from it just yet. So make sure you subscribe so that you can stay in touch if you are interested in this and a lot of other topics that I talk about. Okay? Peace and blessings, people.